now let's get you up to speed as you start your Wednesday. Another shocking arrest. A Valley caregiver is accused of sexually abusing 3 young female patients at a group home. 23-year-old Rodrigo Flores, a caregiver at Devereaux Behavioral Health, was taken into custody in Glendale. Investigators say the youngest of the victims is 13 years old. According to court documents, Flores did admit to kissing 2 of the victims, saying he, quote, used poor judgment. He's facing several charges.
New this morning, firefighters in Surprise were busy overnight. Called out to this home near Bell Road and 184th Avenue just before 2 a.m. Right now, we know one person did manage to escape the fire, but for some still unknown reason, police took that person into custody. Firefighters say the majority of the damage to that home was on the first floor. As we know it right now, no one was hurt. Investigators are still trying to figure out how that fire started.
Now you're up to speed. Don't forget, you can always find the latest news on our website, 12news.com, or the free 12 News app.